Why is it that I need to learn computer programming when I've absolutely no intention of becoming a computer programmer? This is a very valid question that many of my students in the MBA program ask me at Praxis Business School where I teach. Well, the answer is simple. Today, we share a world with digital computers. There are more machines on the planet than human beings. And when you share space with somebody, you need to know the language with which to communicate with them. If you were working in Japan, you'd need to know Japanese. If you're working in South America, you'd need to learn Spanish or Portuguese. So is the case here. Because computers are such an integral part of our life, we share so much space with them that it's important for you to know the language. But which language? There is Java, C++, JavaScript, Ruby, SQL, Python, and many, many more. We choose Python because it has a wide variety of uses. You can use Python to build websites, to control robots, and of course, to analyze data, something which professional managers need to do all the time. But most importantly, because Python is easy to learn, as you will see shortly. Since most of you who would be using this book may not have a background in coding and programming, we have made it very easy for you to get started. There is nothing to download, nothing to install. You just need the Google Chrome browser on a machine connected to the internet. And we will use the Google Colab platform that you can access free of cost from colab.research.google.com. To access this, you need to sign in with your Gmail ID. And then you can create a new notebook. A notebook is the interface through which all data science works today. Like you have a Word document or an Excel spreadsheet, so the Python codes reside in a notebook. I need to connect it first to the Google engine, and as it connects, you can start writing your first program. And then you can execute it. Have your answer. To write more code, you can put in things like this: x is equal to 5, y is equal to 10, print x plus y. This is actual Python. You may think this is simple and trivial, but not so. You start from here, and then you can go up to something as complex as this, where you carry on the process of analyzing retail data from a superstore, where you load your data, it's quite a lot of data, 10,000 rows, and you group the data, and then you can draw nice charts and graphs like this. This is the kind of stuff that people do as programmers, and that's exactly what you'll be doing once you know how to use Python like this. So now that you know how simple it is to get started with Python, it's time for you to start coding. Jump out of your zone of comfort and start coding with Python. It's important. As you know very well, in the corporate world, you need to know English. To be able to read, write, and speak English is an essential requirement to survive in the corporate world. So is the case with Python in the digital world. Unless you are comfortable with Python in tomorrow's digital world, you will find it very difficult to compete with your peers as the world becomes more and more digitally oriented. Think about it and learn Python.